Hi everyone, my name's Allison. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Aries. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So if this is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. And remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And starting the beginning of the year, I'm going to change my format. I'm going to do the regular zodiac readings, which is what this is. I'm also going to do a love reading for people that are single and looking for love. That will be a separate video. So it'll say Aries love reading. And then I'm also going to do a money and career reading. So it'll say Aries, money and career. So again, if it's your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. And for the love reading, it can also be your Venus sign. All right, so remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated and asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards. All right, what does the universe want to tell Aries today? We have the Five of Swords. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords, a gift and blessing from the universe. We have the Sun card, the most positive card in the deck. We have the Three of Pentacles. For your opportunity, we've got the King of Cups. Excuse me, it's got a hair on me. And then for your challenge, we have the Temperance card. Okay, so a nice mixture of energy here for you. So in your recent past, we have this Five of Swords. This is talking about some obstacles that might have been something you had to overcome in your recent past. That could be something as simple as getting a speeding ticket, a bump in the road, timing, being late to work, being, anything. It could just be small, but obstacles that you need to overcome. I feel that it's not as oppressive as that it could be this time because, I feel into the energies of the cards. But I do feel that a lot of you had to overcome some obstacles. I mean, this could even be like traveling during the holidays and you missed your flight. And now you have to deal with that. It could be something as simple as that. Then we have in your present energy, we've got this Eight of Cups. And this is really talking about something that broke your heart. This could be something that, it could be a relationship. It could be something that was a dream, maybe that you wanted to work out and it just didn't come into fruition, or there was a turn, something happened and it kind of broke your heart. And you've taken an emotional beating for it. And now you're processing it. So interesting energy. We'll get clarifiers in a minute. And then we have the Four of Swords in your near future. This is taking a moment to have rest and relaxation and to recover from whatever has gone on here. So maybe that obstacle was part of, if it's a continuation of the same movement, that obstacle could be part of something that broke your heart. Maybe that was the beginning, the catalyst of it. But now in your near future, it's about you rest, recovering, taking time for yourself, going into a meditative state, maybe thinking about what happened and processing that type of life lesson that came in from that. Looking for the silver lining in everything. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. I'm going to do a shuffle. All right. And sorry, a cup of tea. I don't want it to get too cold. I still have the tea bag in it. Okay, on purpose. I'm letting it steep. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Hermit, the Three of Wands, and the Five of Cups. So we really have a lot of emotional energy and a lot of thoughts. So I feel like there's something that you're really processing. I'm gonna pull the cards in a minute. I'm just looking at the overall energy. What it's telling me is that I think some obstacles happened. I think that there's a lot that you've been thinking about, that you've been processing in your head, and it's tied to your emotions. So it's not something just emotional. You're also thinking about it. That's the general energy. So when we look at your recent past with this Five of Swords and that obstacle, it's being clarified by the Eight of Swords and the Six of Wands. So this is telling me that with that Five of Swords, right, as an obstacle, that's making you feel very stuck and trapped. And this is also you being trapped in your head. It's also you only seeing one way out or no way out. It depends on how trapped you actually feel. But this is all in your head. It's self-imposed restriction. Because if she could, that's just a ribbon. She could lean up against the sword, rub against it. The ribbon will release. She could reach up, take off the blindfold, and walk away. But she can't see that as an option. She doesn't know it as an option. And I just feel for a lot of you that you just feel stuck. And I think if you take a deep breath and you look around, you'll start to see other options present themselves to you. And that's when you'll get victory and success over this type of intellectual movement that's going on. And that obstacle, it's swords, right? So it could be thoughts, words, ideas. It could be people whispering things in your ear and trying to, drop those nasty seeds of negative self-talk, or people that want to sabotage you maybe, or they say things that aren't very nice and they stick with you. And I just feel that, that's making you feel trapped. You could just be arguing with someone. And, it's one of those moments when if you're arguing or having a fight, as passionate as you might be, or both of you might be, you say something and you can't take it back. And so does the other person. And I feel that could be part of what that other obstacle is. And that makes you feel very trapped. But this is you getting victory over it, because this is victory after a struggle, victory and success after a struggle. So I feel that whatever you went through in your recent past, you were able to come out on top. However, then we have something now happening with your emotions. Those are thoughts, words, and ideas. Now it's your emotions that are coming into play in your present energy. So this could be the fallout of something that happened intellectually, right? And so now it's a matter of you recovering from that. And now you've got a little fear coming in. This is the Nine of Swords. So now again, you're in your head. But this is about fear. This is about guilt, anxiety, things that keep you up at night, like you're replaying something over and over in your head. And that's kind of a little bit of the emotional energy that's going on here. You're not able to pull out. You keep playing things over and over. And so now it's going to be your emotions and your intellect playing things over and over. But we've got the Hermit. You're taking that energy as you're looking at things. You're going within, and that's how you're looking at the life lesson. You're looking at everything, what you just went through. I feel that you're not just looking at what you just went through, but you're looking at it in a perspective of how does it relate to the rest of your life? What direction are you going in? How can you learn from what you just went through? I feel that it was very painful and that you don't want to go through it again. And so I think that, this is just in the last couple of weeks that all of this is unfolded. So I do feel that you're really gaining a lot of knowledge and wisdom from it. I mean, we really learn a lot from our mistakes. I think we learn more from our mistakes than we do our successes, because they're so painful and because maybe we don't want to do it again. We want to succeed. So we learn from the failure. We learn what to do and what not to do. And I think that that's part of the energy that's coming through. Because when we get into the near future with this Four of Swords, about having that kind of time out, that rest and that recovery for yourself, and that's going into a meditative type state, maybe walking, just some alone time, that staycation at home by yourself, really processing things. And also, not to always make it heavy, maybe you want to lay down on the couch and just watch some lightweight movie, just so you're not thinking you're out of your head. It's that kind of escapism, just so you get that kind of rest and relaxation, and you're not letting your mind race, and you're not playing things over and over, or listen to music, whatever that might be for you. So that Four of Swords is being clarified by the Three of Wands and the Five of Cups. So again, your emotions, you're still feeling this type of loss. And it's about you now looking into your future to what it is that you want to bring in. After you have this life lesson, after you've processed it and you're learning from it, now what do you want to do with it? Now you're going to take that knowledge and you're going to create something new for yourself. Whether it's a relationship, career, life in general, maybe it's a living situation, Maybe it is work. Maybe it's your health you're looking at, your finances. But now you're really calling something big in from a distance. And that's a big positive move because you still have, this is the Five of Cups, the card of loss. So you're still transitioning out of this. So this can be the card of loss and bereavement. So he is still mourning the loss of his 3 cups. However, if he turns around, it becomes the card of gratitude. There's still 2 cups remaining. Now it can become this way to pick yourself up and start moving forward and start calling in what it is that you want. Something big and better off in the distance. You know, when things don't work out for us, it just means that it wasn't meant for you. Like this saying is, rejection is, what is it? Rejection is God's protection. That's it. I don't say it all the time, but rejection is God's protection. And maybe that's because that situation wasn't meant for you. And now it's time for you to go and step into what it is that you are called to create for yourself. Wow. So that's your energy. Very intense, Aries. So that is your current energy. Now we're going to look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. First card out, the Ace of Truth, the Ace of Swords. This is that triumph and victory. This is a breakthrough and clarity. I love this for you. This is a gift and blessing from the universe. It's a new beginning and clarity that's coming in. Maybe you had an aha moment, an epiphany moment, because you had a lot going on up there. Part of the guidance and advice from Spirit, take that truth and learn from it. We have the Sun card. This is the most positive card in the deck. So look at all these life lessons that you've gone through and now look at it from a positive perspective. Follow your inner child now. Take these life lessons and now see what it is that you want to bring forth into the world. What do you want to create? Create it from your heart. That's going to bring you this type of vitality, this success. This is going to really bring you where I feel like you're divinely blessed by God with this. This is allowing you to walk through that portal into the sun, which is going to be optimism and enlightenment. Everything that's good and positive coming in for you. So look at this, the Ace of Truth and the Sun. I mean, that's part of the guidance and advice. So look for that silver lining if there's something that you're going through that might be, you know, kind of on the dark side, maybe something that, you know, because life is an ebb and flow. So look at it as a life lesson. Look at it as how can you learn from this? Why did it happen? How did it happen? What is the lesson you're meant to learn? And it might not even be visible to you right now. You might not be able to intellectualize it right now. Sometimes you need more time to pass, and then you can look back and then you can see, oh, okay, that's why that happened. Or, oh my God, I'm really glad that happened because look, I didn't get that, but now something bigger and better showed up for me, and now I'm going in the direction that I really enjoy. The third card that's here for you is the Three of Pentacles. This is really finding the community that you're meant to be with. Something that's going to be grounded, stable, that you enjoy each other's company, that you really benefit from the company of other people right now. That's huge. So find your tribe if you haven't already, because you'll really benefit from it. All right, let's get some clarifiers. We've got the Five of Swords. Now, I want to show this to you. This is just bizarre when this happens. To me, it is, because I'm using 2 different decks. And the Five of Swords I just pulled for the guidance and advice from Spirit, but this is the very first card in your reading. Same card, different deck. This is the very first card. These are the obstacles. And here it is as a clarifier. So there is something going on for a lot of you where you are having to deal with these verbal obstacles. You know, sometimes they can be physical, but a lot of them are going to be verbal. It's going to be a type of discord that's going on. And we also have another ace. So the Ace of Pentacles is clarifying the Ace of Swords. A lot of new beginnings coming in. I think that freed up something for you with your current energy, with you going through whatever it is you're going through, because it's a general reading. And now a lot of new beginnings are coming in. So maybe some things came to an end for you. And then we have the Page of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Tower. Yeah, I think that it did. It freed up space for you. Okay, so This Ace of Swords is being clarified by the Five of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. All aces are gifts and blessings from the universe. And this one is bringing you a golden opportunity. All the seeds that you have planted are now coming into fruition. You're able to go down this path and enter into this new life, this new chapter that you have coming in. You're doing it from a place of clarity, of truth. You standing in your own truth as you're doing this. But the Five of Swords is also here. So Spirit is also reminding you to pay attention to the words that you use. Pay attention going forward in these new beginnings to how you have your self-talk. Is it negative? Is it positive? Is it neutral? If it's negative, you can start correcting that and reprogramming how you speak to yourself and how you talk to yourself. This is about you looking at the words that you choose when you talk to other people, when you interact with other people, when you describe other people, when you are describing situations, maybe the place that you live, that kind of opportunity. And I think that you would really benefit from that. It's trying to see yourself, and self-knowledge is some of the hardest knowledge to gain. But when you do, it's really enlightening, and it allows you to make some fundamental shifts on a deep spiritual level, a neuro-linguistic level. And then we have the Sun card, and that is being clarified by two pages, the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. And this beautiful, positive sun energy is now being clarified by very young energy, very enthusiastic energy. And this is really just telling me that it's about you taking some bold steps forward. When that sun is there and you're following your inner child, it's to boldly follow that inner child and to reach for something in the 3D. This is telling me you're reaching for that golden opportunity, which is right here. So it's to boldly step forward from a place of your heart with the Sun card, follow your heart, and that is going to lead you in the direction that you're meant to go in. Then with this Three of Pentacles, having that beautiful sense of community, it is being clarified by the Chariot and the Tower. So this is really telling me for you to tap into your intuition. Really look at what it is that you're trying to bring in. And that is this sense of community, right? To find your tribe, to enjoy the company of others, to be able to work together as a team, that you're using your intuition to find your team, find your community, find activities in your community that you want to do. And by community, I don't necessarily mean like literally your community. I mean like your tribe, right? So people that you get along with, people that you really resonate with, people that you enjoy their company. Double down on it because you really benefit from it. Everybody gets their vibration raised and you are able to bounce ideas off of each other and you really, really feel at home, right? And this is going to bring you that type of victory and success. And this is about you moving towards your future. It's really beautiful. You're going to have a Tower moment attached to that. So while you're working with your tribe and everything else, I think you are continuing to release things that no longer serve you. These could be things in your past, in your present, where it's maybe some type of baggage that's holding you back, holding you down. And this could be people, places, things, ideas. This could be the words that we're talking about because this card has come up for you twice. So this could really be you releasing negative self-talk, working on that. Start building up your not confidence, but it is part confidence, but it's your self-concept is the word I'm looking for. So when you let go of something that might be negative and you're replacing it with something else, you are building up your self-concept. And that is huge. Okay, so that's part of the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity. It's the King of Cups. You have an opportunity to look below the surface of your emotions and really look at what moves you. What is making you happy and sad because you really have a mixture of energy going on. This is an opportunity for you to look at your emotions and get in touch with your emotions and, really look at it because I think you have a very high emotional IQ. What's coming in. You're looking below the surface. Using your heart and your intuition to do that. In your challenge position, we have the Temperance card. It's a challenge for you to get in balance. That tells me that, like I said, there's a lot of pain here and there's a lot of heartache here with your emotions. So it's a challenge for you to get in balance because you're really going through something right now. And you know, I am not a negative card reader at all. I always look for the positive, but you know, I feel that for a lot of you, you are really going through something right now. So it's about getting back in balance. Now, is the challenge position impossible? No, it just means you have to work a little harder at it to attain it. So you have to work a little harder to get back in balance. And that makes sense considering everything that you're going through up there. All right, let's get some clarifiers. We've got the 8 of Pentacles. We've got 2 8s. So the 8 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. We have another ace. Oh my God, Aries, this is crazy. And it's the same ace. It's the Ace of Swords. Another gift and blessing from the universe. This is your third ace, and it's the second one that is the Ace of Swords. I'll show you. Same card, different deck. No, I'm not sure if you can see that. There we go. That's amazing. Let me get the last clarifier. It is the 7 of Wands. All right, so in your opportunity with this King of Cups energy and really going below the surface, it is being clarified by the 8 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. So this is about self-mastery. So when we're looking at your emotions and for you to go within, using your intuition, using your heart, really getting to the heart of the matter, it's about that kind of self-mastery, really doing the work, and you're going to benefit from that. We also have the 8 of Cups, so another cup, right? So this is going to be your emotions, your intuition. And what this is telling me is that while you've got the 8 of Cups right here, you're willing to risk it all to pursue, to get to the cup, the 9th cup. You're willing to leave all of this behind to get to that wish fulfillment. That you're just not quite happy here. You see how there's a cup missing? You're just not quite there yet, and you know it, and you're willing now to walk away. I think that you've learned that life lesson. I think that you're processing that, and I think that you're taking that life lesson, and you know that there's something bigger and better out there for you, and you're willing to go for it. You're not willing to settle, and that's a great thing. That is you building up your self-concept, because you know your self-worth, and that means that you're not willing to settle. Because that can be hard for a lot of people. Maybe you get beat up in childhood by your parents, by a teacher, by a brother or a sister, or you know, someone outside the family, whoever it is, or even like maybe in relationships. And after a while, it really just does affect you, you know, especially if you got a big heart. Of course it affects you. And this is you building that back up, that self-concept, and you're able to walk away. That is your opportunity. Your challenge is to get that type of balance coming back in. And that is being clarified by, being clarified by the Ace of Swords and the 7 of Wands. And that is interesting because this too is about you standing your ground and not settling. So that's about you really trying to get back to a position of balance. And you might be having some strife around you. There might be some argumentation with people around you, whether it's going to be friends, family, co-workers, could even be strangers, but it's about you really fighting for your position and about setting up some boundaries for yourself. But I like this, that you're not settling. And this is about you getting clarity. I think that you've had a really big breakthrough, and it's here twice. It's in the guidance and advice from Spirit, and it's in your challenge position. I feel that that is how you're able to get the balance back, is to get clarity. Now, I don't see that there's any lack of clarity in the cards, but what I do see is that you have fear and self-imposed restriction in your thinking. So that is going to constrict your aperture for you to look at things. Whereas if you're in a loving vibration, which would be the opposite, it's more expansive and a higher frequency. So that just tells me that it's about you really doing the work and getting that type of clarity with truth to then move yourself back to that balanced, centered position and feel very grounded. I think that that will really bring a lot of peace into your life. So that is your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, but it is available. All right, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And I have a website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, where you can go and sign up for a personal reading with me or the online tarot masterclass. You can also sign up for the newsletter at the bottom of every page, and that's going to enter you into a drawing to win a free 30-minute reading with me. I have one drawing left. It's going to be on February 1st. So if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and sign up. All the links are in the description below. And I go live every single Tuesday for Tarot Tuesday, where I answer your questions. It's a lot of fun. If you've never seen an episode, you can check out a previous episode on my YouTube channel. It'll give you an idea what to expect. We're all in different time zones, so people are submitting questions in advance through PayPal, or they do it live through PayPal and Super Chat. And if you can watch it live, show up in the chat. It's a lot of fun. I've got excellent moderators and a wonderful community. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.